Greetings, church family. We're glad to see you on the last day of November 2022. This year is rapidly coming to an end. We are thankful for your continued support of our hybrid online and in-person worship service presence. Join us at 8:30 a.m. either in person with masks on or online as we live stream to Facebook and YouTube. Thank you to everybody who came out last Sunday to decorate our sanctuary. If you haven't seen it, it looks beautiful. This Sunday is the second Sunday of Advent season and is the first Sunday of December. Join us as we light the Advent candle, and as our lead pastor, Reverend Victor Cyrus Franklin, and our associate pastor, Lisa Smith, both of whom are here, they're going to lead us in communion service as well as everything else. So we've got someone else here celebrating something with us tonight. I'm Risa Wheat, the worship chair here at Inglewood First UMC. Welcome to the shout out, everybody.
All right.
So we've only got 25 days left till Christmas. Are you ready? I'm not. But part of being ready to celebrate is being well enough to celebrate, right?
Yes.
So let's everybody think about getting vaccinated for COVID-19, get boosted, getting tested for COVID-19 if you are sick or if you're around others who are sick. Please keep your masks handy and your hand sanitizer as well. Let's spread love and good cheer and not sickness and germs. So I'm going to take a minute to just remember Dr. Albert McNeil. He's a musical giant who guided and influenced many, many singers over the years, like our former choir directors, Bradley Baker and Neil Walker, and many others. And he helped the world to kind of better appreciate the African-American spiritual and gospel music. So he was 102 years old and he passed away today.
Wow.
Keep his family in lifted in prayers. And we want to send belated birthday wishes to Phyllis Foster, whose birthday was November 23rd. So today, we're going to spend a few minutes with our own in-house author, Melissa Arnold, who has recently relaunched her book called The Color of Pain. So we're celebrating with her tonight because she's relaunching her book. So hi, Melissa, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing okay.
Yeah. So congrats on the re-release of The Color of Pain. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it for those of us who don't know, and for those of us who do know but may have forgotten? Tell us a little bit about The Color of Pain.
Okay, so it's semi-autobiographical, and a lot of it is actually based on my own life. And it just tells the story of a child whose parent is supposedly or maybe thinking that she's doing what she's doing for love of her child. She's trying to climb the social ladder, and so the setting is in Dangriga, Belize, where the boy is lives with his mom around the age of 5. She marries a white British soldier, and he takes her and Alex, which is the boy's name, to England. And so they're there for 10 years. The story before he goes to England is my story, and when he returns to Belize 10 years later, that's my story again. In the middle is the London years, and that was one of my friends who's his name is Alexander Casanova, and he's also my business partner for Beeswood. So anyway, this actually happened, the part with the mom marrying the British soldier actually happened to him. And so he lived in England for 10 years. So I tell the story of the whole, changing of culture and assimilation and all of the things that they had to go through in England, and, how she was never really accepted by, British society, but she was always a social climber. She made a name for herself because she was on the first female soccer league of England, and she was I believe the center. I don't really know too much about soccer, but anyway, so she had some fame there, but her longing was to return to Belize to kind of show off to her old friends that she used to hang with. And so she uproots them and they go back to Belize. And basically she's, today they would call it clout chasing, but at that time, she was doing all these things and she just wanted to show that she could change her status in life. And she did it. But her motivations are kind of questionable. And so Alex is left kind of reeling in her wake behind all the different things that she does, because the good thing, his solace, is his dad, who's his actual stepdad who adopted him. And that becomes the person that he sort of looks to, because his mom is very selfishly motivated. And once she married John, the soldier, she never really cared about him anyway. So her rejection of her child and her husband kind of brought them together. And so that becomes Alex's saving grace, especially while he was trying to assimilate in England. And so when they come back to Belize, it's more of the same, but now she's got this feather in her cap because she's been in, British society and all of this kind of stuff. And he's struggling to make his way, through school, through life. And he meets someone who helps him to get through that. But they fall in love and have their own set of tragedy. And which
you got to save something for us now so we can read this thing.
Which I was just going to say, wrapping it up, which resolves itself at the end of the book. So that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So now you've relaunched it or re-released it. So how much is it? How much is it?
It's $9.99. It used to be, so when I released it in 2015, it was $19.99, which was the going rate back then. But now a lot of people aren't really reading. There's a Kindle version on Amazon, and that's, I believe it's $3.49 a download, something like that. But yeah, so I re-released it because a lot of people keep asking for it, and say that there's a story there that people need to know about.
Yeah.
And so that's why I was motivated to redo it.
Dangriga and right?
Yes.
Is that the city?
Yeah, it's a town. It's a town.
Yeah.
And it actually in English is St. Anne Creek, but the Garifuna translation, which is the native language of most of the people in the southern part of Belize, in that language it translates to Garifuna.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Dangriga, and the language that's spoken is Garifuna, and the people collectively are called Garinagu, Garinagu.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
And Melissa told me that the color of the original flag was yellow, black, and white. So
yes.
I put up yellow, black, and white colors. And Pastor Victor just accidentally dressed in the color, it looks like, with his yellow beanie on and black jacket, it looks like. So congratulations. And we are having a book signing event celebrating our author. When is that? Saturday, December 10th?
Yes.
And
thanks to you pushing it.
12 to 2. So we're going to invite, folks to come out and buy a copy of Melissa's book. So.
And for those who bought it and have read it, you can come and, talk about different parts that you like and read excerpts if you feel so led.
And Melissa's going to autograph a few copies. Yeah. So, all right.
Yeah. I will have copies there for sale.
Okay. All right. So you guys come and, bring cash. I don't know if we're doing, I don't know if Melissa's accepting checks. That's up to Melissa.
Cash,
work that out.
Cash, Zelle, Venmo, any of those.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to it.
And there's going to be, Belizean food treats and stuff. So I'm trying to line up a drummer. but I'm not, I'm working with him because I've told him that he's got to keep it clean. So, so we'll see. There may be a drummer just playing traditional punta music. The music is called punta, which comes from the Spanish side of the culture. It means point in Spanish.
It sounds like fun. So I'm looking forward to you guys, everybody come on out.
Yes.
You'll put details
yes,
on our website, Pastor Victor.
We'll get it done.
Okay.
And I'm working on a flyer, which I know I have to turn it into you tomorrow, by tomorrow, Pastor.
Hey, whatever's clever, you got it. We'll make it happen.
I'm working on it.
Okay. All right. Well, pastors, do you have anything you'd like to add?
Pastor Lisa, you got anything? Oh, you're on mute. You're on mute.
Well, congratulations, Melissa. I did not even know you had written a book. So I'm excited to get a copy and start reading. So
all right.
I look forward to hoping to get a copy before the 10th.
Okay, I can work that out for you on Sunday.
You can bring a few with you Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm looking
Pastor
forward
actually
to
did a
rereading.
sermon. Pastor actually did a sermon on it one Sunday, and he worked it in with conjunction, junction. What's your function?
Yeah,
Amazing.
I remember that.
That was so funny.
It was. It sure was. Like, how did he do that? That was as notable as the hokey pokey and half stepping. That one stays with me.
Rodney's favorite was the Golden Girls.
Oh yeah, that one. We were talking about that.
Okay, which one does he think he is?
Right.
I'm not even going there.
But I'll just say, but it's just, it's a blessing. I mean, and then, especially for Inglewood and the heritage of Inglewood First. I mean, so much of what, Melissa's doing is continuing that heritage. Because, Mary Walker, she was the anthropologist. She was, and so much of this is about, the deep roots in the culture of folks, Belizean folks, and the melding of so many different cultures and practices and traditions rooted in colonialism and all of that too. But in the way folks forging and creating a life. And so it's such an important story. Yeah. I mean, it's just a story that's just a story, but it weaves in all these elements. And so, that's really very much carrying on the tradition of what makes, Inglewood Church special. And so thank you, Melissa, for doing that. And
absolutely.
You guys, thank you for your support.
And it's something to do. It's an exciting event. At least I'm pretty excited about it. So I mean, I guess that's it, y'all. Unless are we gonna sing to Phyllis?
Yeah, let's sing to Phyllis. Let's sing to Phyllis.
All right.
Well,
so go ahead.
I was going to say, also giving a shout out to Dorothy Griggs. She's a member of Holman, but she's been a part of our Inglewood Bible study. Her birthday's today, so just giving a birthday shout out to Dorothy Griggs.
Happy birthday to Dorothy! All right, so we're going happy birthday to Phyllis and Dorothy. How about that?
And Dorothy faithfully mails in her donation, you guys, every month. We have a lot to be thankful to her for.
We are thankful. We are thankful for her and for Phyllis. We don't hear or see Phyllis that often, but we know she's there and she's thinking about us and we're thinking about her. So all right, so that's count of 3. Happy birthday to Phyllis and Dorothy. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Phyllis and Dorothy. Beautiful.
Yay.
Many more, many more, many more. Thank you, everybody. Special thanks to you, Melissa. And before everybody leaves, can we say, see you in worship this Sunday? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
See you in worship this
Sunday.
Sunday.
All right, everybody.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night.